Welcome to Love's. Safe and clean are two words that mean more now than ever before. Love's has been the leader of clean places, friendly faces for nearly 60 years. When you visit our stores, you'll find something for the entire family to enjoy, from our restaurants to plenty of drink and snack options. So whether you're back on the open road or planning to be soon, we'll be here for you and your entire travel party, keeping our stops safe, clean, and stocked with all your road trip needs. Love's, the heart of the highway.
At Wiley Sanders Truck Line, we put God and family first.
Wiley Sanders Truck Line.
Guys, we got so many benefits. I wish we had some here. We do. Oh, we got per diem. We got a dental plan. Oh, we got team drivers. We got paid vacation.
Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Troy, Alabama.
Wait, Hoss Daddy, you forgot something.
Oh, the $1,000 sign-on bonus at Wiley Sanders Truck Line, Troy, Alabama. Money, money, money.
Take the worry out of Wi-Fi with managed Wi-Fi from Troy Cable. Say goodbye to dead zones. Automatically update outdated technology. Get the most of your signal with specialized access points. With worry-free Wi-Fi from Troy Cable, you can enjoy a full-strength signal reaching every corner of your home. Think fast. Think friendly. Think Troy Cable.
Did you know at Wiley Sanders Truck Line, after 30 days of employment, that you can join our 401k retirement plan? That's right, we match it up to 4%. That's gross pay, 4% after 30 days of employment. Drive a Buck Division truck for Wiley Sanders Truck Line, be home twice a week and every weekend. You know, if these wheels roll at Wiley Sanders Truck Line, you make money. Home twice a week, every weekend. Wiley Sanders Truck Line, $1,000 sign-on bonus. Come drive for the best today. Come join Wiley Sanders Truck Lines today. $1,000 sign-on bonus. We match your 401k up to 4%. Blue Cross, Blue Shield. We also have a dental plan. You could be the next driver of the month. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. You're a certified mechanic looking for a job, then come to Wiley Sanders Truck Line. That's right, Wiley Sanders Truck Line. We need good mechanics. Call John Smothers or Ken Bray for the maintenance department. You will have a future at Wiley Sanders Truck Line.
When you think Troy Cable, think of a world-class network. Think of friendly local customer support experts. Think of reliable internet, phone, television, and security for your home or business. Most importantly, think of a hometown company connecting its community. Think fast. Think friendly. Think Troy Cable.
Troy Cable Security makes it easy to stay aware and stay in control of your home wherever you are. User-friendly interface allows easy navigation for lights, locks thermostat, video, and garage doors. Never worry about leaving your garage door open or the front door unlocked. Your mobile app can send alerts to your phone for alarm and no alarm events. Know when your children arrive home from school with video response. Make sure your home is powered by Troy Cable Security for ultimate access, awareness, and protection.
Hey everybody, Mike McDowell, driver of the Love's Travel Stop Ford Mustang for Front Row Motorsports. Just want to send out a special thanks to all you out there that are working so hard to keep America moving. We know that the world's crazy right now and things are trying and we know that this is a difficult time, but we're so thankful for you guys that continue to stay on the road and keep us going. We know it's not easy and you have family back home and friends and we just appreciate it so much. There's so much that we take for granted that we realize right now that without those trucks going around the country, we wouldn't have any of these supplies. So thank you guys very much. Keep up the good work, and we appreciate it.
Welcome to Love's. Safe and clean are two words that mean more now than ever before. Love's has been the leader of clean places, friendly faces for nearly 60 years. When you visit our stores, you'll find something for the entire family to enjoy, from our restaurants to plenty of drink and snack options. So whether you're back on the open road or planning to be soon, we'll be here for you and your entire travel party, keeping our stops safe, clean, and stocked with all your road trip needs. Love's, the heart of the highway.
At Wiley Sanders Truck Line, we put God and family first.
Wiley Sanders Truck Line.
Guys, we got so many benefits. I wish we had some help. We do. Oh, we got per diem. We got a dental plan. Oh, we got team drivers. We got paid vacation.
Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Troy, Alabama.
Wait, Hoss Daddy, you forgot something.
Oh, the $1,000 sign-on bonus at Wiley Sanders Truck Line, Troy, Alabama. Money, money, money.
Take the worry out of Wi-Fi with managed Wi-Fi from Troy Cable. Say goodbye to dead zones. Automatically update outdated technology. Get the most of your signal with specialized access points. With worry-free Wi-Fi from Troy Cable, you can enjoy a full-strength signal reaching every corner of your home. Think fast, think friendly, think Troy Cable.
Did you know at Wiley Sanders Truck Line, after 30 days of employment, that you can join our 401k retirement plan? That's right, we match it up to 4%. That's gross pay, 4% after 30 days of employment. Drive a Buck Division truck for Wiley Sanders Truck Line, be home twice a week and every weekend. You know, if these wheels roll at Wiley Sanders Truck Line, you make money. Home twice a week, every weekend. Wiley Sanders Truck Line, $1,000 sign-on bonus. Come drive for the best today. Come join Wiley Sanders Truck Lines today. $1,000 sign-on bonus. We match your 401k up to 4%. Blue Cross, Blue Shield. We also have a dental plan. You could be the next driver of the month. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. You're a certified mechanic looking for a job, then come to Wiley Sanders Truck Line. That's right, Wiley Sanders Truck Line. We need good mechanics. Call John Smothers or Ken Bray for the maintenance department. You will have a future at Wiley Sanders Truck Line.
When you think Troy Cable, think of a world-class network. Think of friendly local customer support experts. Think of reliable internet, phone, television, and security for your home or business. Most importantly, think of a hometown company connecting its community. Think fast, think friendly, think Troy Cable.
Troy Cable Security makes it easy to stay aware and stay in control of your home wherever you are. User-friendly interface allows easy navigation for lights, locks thermostat, video and garage doors. Never worry about leaving your garage door open or the front door unlocked. Your mobile app can send alerts to your phone for alarm and no alarm events. Know when your children arrive home from school with video response. Make sure your home is powered by Troy Cable Security for ultimate access, awareness, and protection.
Hey everybody, Mike McDowell, driver of the Love's Travel Stop Ford Mustang for Front Row Motorsports. Just want to send out a special thanks to all you out there that are working so hard to keep America moving. We know that the world's crazy right now and things are trying and we know that this is a difficult time, but we're so thankful for you guys that continue to stay on the road and keep us going. We know it's not easy and you have family back home and friends and we just appreciate it so much. There's so much that we take for granted that we realize right now that without those trucks going around the country, we wouldn't have any of these supplies. So thank you guys very much. Keep up the good work, and we appreciate it.
Good morning, and welcome to another edition of Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders Truck Line. You know, I am so excited this morning, and before I get any further, let me make sure I go by what we go by, and that's at Wiley Sanders Truck Line, we put God and family first. And you know, I'm excited this morning because I got a God-fearing man here with me. I used to call him Colonel Ward, and I'll always be Colonel Ward to me, even though he's retired. And I called him, and I know he's been going to different places. And I know he was tired, but he ain't got nothing else to do. He can come out and hang out with me a little while. He retired. So at this time, we're going to get Colonel Ward. You know, we always start on a Monday by reading a scripture.
We're going to get him to read a scripture, and then we're going to get right into the show. We got a big show. We got the drivers of the month. I got one of my great co-workers with me, Dale Clifton, and I don't look at myself as no boss. I look at myself as another co-worker with everybody else. Our president of our company, he tells us all the time, ain't no big I's and ain't no big U's. We just trying to make a living. So at this time, we're going to let Colonel Ward read us a scripture.
Okay. This morning, I'm going to be reading from Psalms 121, verses 1 and 2. It's coming out of the King James Version. I will lift up my eyes unto the hills, from which cometh my help. My help cometh from the Lord, which made heaven and earth.
That's all right. Colonel, I don't know about you, but I'm a fan of David's. I'm a fan of the Bible, but it's something about David. I read that a lot. Anytime you know how we get, like I caught you this morning, I didn't tell you this Friday that I was going to get you to read a scripture, but anytime I'm called on a certain response to read a scripture, I go to Psalms because it's most of it's uplifting and it's always something I can remember, and I go to it all the time. That's just a good one. Man. That's just a good one. I heard Forrest Lee ask you how was it, and you said I don't know yet.
It's still new.
Still new, ain't it?
Right.
It's still new. Well, I want to thank you from Wiley Sanders Truck Lines and from me personally. You've just been a good friend, and you gave us tips that would help us along the way, and we look forward to working with you with the what's his name?
Jimmy Hams.
We look forward to working with Mr. Hams as well as we work with you, and just coming to our dinners and stuff and letting our drivers see the presence and doing what's right. Colonel, when I first met you, you told me, you said, I just believe in doing what's right.
That's right.
You said, Hoss, I just believe in doing what's right. I found out if I just do what's right,
that's right.
It's always good, and I liked it that, and the friendship built from there. We've shared a lot of meals together. I intend for us to share some more. But the one thing that I always like, you always smile. And I know I be getting you up early, and you always smile. I lean on you. You tell Mr. Hams I'm going to lean on him. I lean on you. You pull driver of the month, pull. I've had you do this a lot of stuff. I would have to say probably you, the mayor, and the sheriff, when they see my number, probably say, what house want? What house want? Because I have called on y'all. The mayor, he's real good about it. I know he be busy, but he always comes. And I know Russell Thomas is always busy, but they always take time and come. And when your community, and I have to say this when it comes to law enforcement, when your community wrap around the law enforcement, and the law enforcement wrap around the community. Now, I don't care what they say. We need the law in the world.
Right. That's right.
We need the law in the world. If Destin go to cutting up back there, the first thing I'm gonna say, call the police.
That's right.
And I'm all for law and order and what's right, and that's why we run our trucking company. We do what's right. We do what's right with our logs. We do what's right with our equipment. We just do what's right. We do it right. When you do it right, it really gets it. But when Dustin gets through there, we're going to get Dale to pull it. I'm going to get you to pull the Buck Division. I can't let Dale pull the Buck Division. Let me tell you, see, Dale used to be a Buck Division driver. And he may have some buddies. And see, one of his friends, it'll be his luck. Dale wouldn't do nothing crooked, but it'll be his luck that one of his friends win, and everybody will be mad with Hoss.
That's right.
So we're going to let him pull the band division. We're going to let him pull the band division when we can get the camera on him here and get that set up so he can do that. But Colonel, I heard you say that you're going fishing.
Yeah, I'm going to get back into fishing. Do all that stuff that I ain't had time to do before now. Yeah.
Are you excited?
I'm very excited. Very excited.
And I heard you say you're going to do some camping. You got some places picked out?
I got a bucket list of places all over the country that I want to go. I'm not going to do them all this year, but from here on out, I got a checklist of certain places I want to go and visit and camp.
Okay. That's interesting you say that. You know, Panama City always says the most beautiful beaches in the world. And I started a campaign one time. I started on my motorcycle, except California. I went to California on a Wiley Sanders trip, but I went to the beach. Went to the beach in California. I went to the beach in Galveston, Texas. I went to Virginia Beach. That one didn't turn out too well. I kind of spilt myself up there on 85 right into in Concord there. But what I learned with that, I didn't find one more beautiful than Panama City. I go along with the signs that they say. Galveston was real dog saying California. I went to Miami Beach. It had a little dog saying. So I know what you mean when you got that little list and you're going through. And I had fun with that. Like I was doing it on my bike, all but California. I was just a little too full. And that's what I want to do with my knees and the surgery I've had. Can't ride as long as I used to, but I want to go on me one more long trip, people tell me, say, get you one of them 3-wheelers. Well, I just don't think a house daddy gonna look good on a 3-wheeler. I think before I do that, I'll buy a light one. Mine is kind of heavy, and it kind of gets to me a little bit when it's. But when you get a little age on it, Colonel, you got a little bit on you. You learn how to adapt. I don't park on a place where it lean way over. I kind of park because it's a chore to get it stood back up. So that's right. I'm learning how to work with these things. I'm gonna tell you something. The Bible tells us this, that your life is like a vapor. So enjoy yourself. That's right. You have served the state of Alabama well. There's nowhere you go that they don't know Colonel Ward, and there's always high praise. I look at high praise just like I do low praise. My mama told me one time, she's a school teacher, and I told her the teachers was fussing with me because she's a teacher. She said, baby, not all of them now. She said, you tell me every teacher get up in the morning time, put their dress on, thinking about you. No, that ain't true, son. That ain't true. So it's got to be good because everybody that I talk to will say something. They know you. I remember the first time I was having breakfast with you, I was excited. Boy, you having breakfast with the Colonel. And everybody I know, they said, oh, yeah, you talking about Charlie Warren? And me and you had a mutual friend in Carl.
Oh, that's right.
And I got turned around the day I was going to the funeral, but everybody talks about the talk you gave. And it just makes me wish that I had heard it because everybody talks about it. Everybody talks about it. Quit walking in front of that. And everybody just talks about it. Well, let's get right to business. Colonel, you got the buck division. I'm gonna stir it up here and get it ready.
Okay, just pick one.
Just pick one, Colonel. Just pick one. Hold on to it.
Okay.
You hold on to yours. Okay. The Van division. Get at the Dale. Now, Colonel, I'm going to tell you something about Dale. He don't even know why. Just hand me that back. He don't even know why I had him to come in here.
Okay.
Part of it because I forgot to drive with the tabs before I left. But I thought about it. Do you know that Dale had surgery last week on a Friday and was coming to work that Monday? And I called him. I said, no, you don't come Monday. He said, I just need to be there. I said, well, you can be there, but not Monday. And I tried every day last week to send him home early. And he finally looked at me and said, man, I just love what I do. I feel better here than sitting at home.
There you go.
I admire a man with
That's
work
right.
ethic.
That's exactly right.
He said, I watched you come in here house with your boot on, and he said, I'm gonna do the same. And that's kind of work atmosphere we got out there. Right. We work together, but I told him, I said, man, I'd rather lose you for a week than lose you for several weeks. He said, I'm gonna be fine. And he had faith. He was gonna be fine. And Paul told us to say faith was a multitude of things. And so I just had to share that on Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders, a man that will get up and have dedication like that to keep.
Right.
And that's what I did. That foot hurted me. It hurt. But you know, I said, I dare not let this get me down. All right, Dale, who do you have?
John Jewell.
John Jewell. What truck number he drives?
7808.
7808. Wow. You know, that's a new guy. I don't think he's been there no more. His dispatcher think highly of him.
You know Richie Ray.
Richard Ray.
Richard Ray.
All right. Colonel, who you got?
I'm gonna try not to butcher this name. Aquino Corley. Did I say that right?
They have to say them for me all the time.
I might do Keno Corley.
Yeah.
And what truck he drive, Colonel?
He drive 4034.
Ooh, that's one of them old plastic trucks. One of them old big trucks.
Yeah.
Well, they gonna be driving. I'm gonna get at the Dale because he need to take it straight to Ideal Graphic and let's get their name up on the wall. I was in a catch-22, Colonel. You always have to make decisions. I usually pull a ticket like on that Monday when it's like 1 or 2 days. But this month, it fell. If I'd have pulled the ticket last month, my monthly drivers would have lost 5 days. If I pull it today, this month driver, they lost 2 days. So I took 5 and 2, and I said, well, I'm going to go with the 2. And it fell awkward this time, but I'm excited about it. Driver of the month has been so good for us. And I tell people this story all the time. It was the Lord let me stumble up on that. When I say stumble up on that, I went to the doctor. And when you done see me when I had that foot surgery. I had 3 or 4 of them. And they text you now to tell you when it come in. They text me, told me we're ready for you. And I walked down these steps. And when I got down the steps, I saw the sign say Employee of the Month. I looked back up that hill, and that truck was in that parking place. Now, I got 2 choices, go in here and turn myself in or go back up these steps. I went inside and turned myself in. I said, who's in Employee of the Month? Was the man? I said, go buy you some lunch. I'm parked in your parking. I'm not thinking, well, how am I parked in her parking place? She swooped that out my hand, and as she was going back with, she said, thank you so much. My car been tore up for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
But all the way coming home, I thought that was just so nice. And Mr. Parker, Trace Parker, he had just come in, and we was trying to change some things and uplift and go in another direction. And I mentioned it to him. He said, go with it. Just go with it. And we did, and we tweaked it as we went. And it's been good. The drivers love it. We love it. We give them a plaque. And we did start off putting the name up in 1 place. Now we put it up in 2 places. We put it up over the driver's lounge. That's their lounge. Their name should be on there. And we put their plaques in the driver's lounge, and we let it stay in there all month. Then we get that plaque to the driver. It's just been really good for us. We're going to take a commercial break, and we're going to come back. I'm telling you, I don't think he knows I want to take a commercial break. But we're going to come back because we got to get Dale out of here. He's got to go get them driver of the month. We got to get that put up on there. We'll be right back. Welcome back with Truck Talk with Wally Sanders Truck Line. Colonel, what would you mean? I know you're up to something. Huh? Look, I mean, my safety director, come on up, safety director. My safety director just comes to, well, I ain't know I had chief compliance officer with him, but you ain't did nothing wrong, is you, Colonel? You ain't got your uniform on now.
Hey, happy retirement.
Well, thank you.
Happy retirement
Oh,
to you.
man. Y'all know, y'all know I love to eat, so thank you for your service, Colonel Charles Ward. Thank y'all. Thank you.
We appreciate what you've done for us for over the years and helped guide us through some times. So most of all, we appreciate your friendship.
Yes, sir. Well, thank you. Thank you.
That's what I was telling him. The first time I had breakfast with him, it was just so, I was telling everybody I was so excited. Everybody knew him but me. I was trying to introduce them to somebody. But Colonel's been good to us. And I know y'all have your breakfast on Tuesdays. And me and him just have ours on the spur of the moment when I call him. I told him a while ago, I'm sure that the sheriff, the mayor, and him, when they see my phone, they go, what does Hoss want? But Colonel, it's a special surprise today.
Yeah.
Because I've been trying to get that man on here. But he's laid the law down to me. If you ask me anything, Hoss, I'm going to get you.
We're just going to have him sing happy birthday.
Yeah, there you go. Anytime you get ready.
He started anytime you get ready. Yeah. Well, sit that down, Colonel, because we got something else for you.
Oh, me. Let's see.
We got something else for you.
You know, put the mess up now.
And don't worry about it. That's what we like about this show. It's live. We can just, we ain't got no sponsors. So anything happens, we good.
I reckon
Like the old days in Jeffrey's radio times. Whatever you say, Hoss Daddy.
That's right.
Get into it, Colonel.
Well, I
Get
know it.
into it.
You know, I'm like a little kid on Christmas morning. I don't know how to get in nothing.
Yeah. You know, Colonel, as you open that, you gonna think, now that's all right, because you've seen a lot of that.
Well,
you've had a lot of cologne, but none not like that.
It's pretty clear Jeffrey didn't rap that.
No.
What are you trying to say, Director?
I don't believe you had that much tape on it.
I know it.
I can say this.
They got
it wasn't gonna come unwrapped.
No, it sure wasn't.
Get in it, Colonel. Get in it. Now, remember that cake you done had it open by now.
Ooh, I know that's right. Ooh, I like that.
Turn around, let the camera see.
Yes.
Put the camera on that cake, on that truck.
Which camera?
No, he gonna put it on there for you. Turn around a little bit, Colonel.
Which way?
That way. Other way. There you go.
All right. That's nice.
That's for you when you go on your camping trips and when you get up in the morning time, you can remember. You know, it's just something for you to have. They're very hard to come by. They don't really make that. And we couldn't think of a special person to give it to than you.
Well,
We're really trying to keep those. Hold on to it.
That's right.
Because they don't make that style no more, and that's just the original. That's the original one when we first started making those trucks. As you can see, it's different from mine. But these are not big things, but they're things that come from our heart.
Right.
And I want you to know that this wasn't all my idea. Derek Thompson and Stephen Sanders both wanted to make sure that I got you here and thanked you and let you know that we appreciated what you done. So I did not try to sit here and make it look like, I come up with all these ideas. But Doug was like, well, we need to give him something, you know, so he can think about us, and not as a pay, just as a thank you. Just as a thank you, like you've been all the years when we've called and little things we need to know about, and you tell us because we believe in doing it right.
That's right.
That man right there.
That's right.
And it took me a long time to get there, but I've got there and I see what he's talking about, and I tell people, you heard what I told him in that orientation. Right. Don't be afraid of him. Just do it right. If you don't know, ask somebody, and that's what you've always done us. If we ask you a question, you gave us an answer. Might not have been the answer we wanted to give.
That's right.
Jeffrey, you said that's a thank you and not pay. I'll tell you this, Keith and I have already been working with him. We told him we was going to give him a few months of retirement. Then we're going to start calling him, see what role we can put him in at work.
I told him
if he's going to get a CDL or if he's just going to come in and work. But
he's going to work.
When he gets bored, we're going to see what we can do for him.
And if you don't come within, Within 2021, I need my cup back. Now that is a bargain. You got to do, if 2022 come in and you ain't out there, I'll be calling you. Got those cups. No, I had somebody ask me, I thought you got those cups to give away to your guests. And I said, well, I was supposed to. I said, but I forgot about 5 guests, and that'll be 10 cups. The boss gets on me sometimes. So I'm making sure that I keep one here, and then if I take it off there, But Keith, I'm so glad to have you on this show.
Oh, I'm special.
You Colonel, that is the truth. Yeah. I'm trying to get it going. But Keith, I just can't miss this opportunity. Just tell us about what you do.
I deal with all DOT compliance regulations.
And make sure we
drug and alcohol testing, hazmat, endorsements, the regulations, any questions any drivers ever have, and call me.
Have a seat.
Jeff, I always remind our drivers when we're doing orientation particularly that Keith is really a tool for them. He's not an intimidating factor. We never want him to be never want him to appear to be that way. Mm-hmm. He's there as a tool for them to avoid problems. He gets a lot of calls from drivers that are in situations or have questions to avoid a situation. So Keith does a good job helping us stay in compliance, but also serving as a tool for those drivers so they avoid frustration. And as you know, I use that word frustration all the time, that we want to avoid frustration any way we can. So he does a good job helping us.
And I thought that was real neat. Showed me that I done really got old and got behind in the truck. And when me and Anthony was talking, and he told me about that DOT officer, told him, say, send me your log. Mm-hmm. I just never thought I remember them books, and you making sure you grab the right book. Yeah, I run too. Everybody else do too. They just ain't telling it. And you're doing that. And when he told me that, and I wasn't ashamed of it. You can't learn nothing if you don't ask questions or try to learn. I said, what do you mean send you your laws? He said, I could have just sent them to him. He said, but he was really checking to see did I know. And that's why I tell them guys to pay attention and know these things, because it will come a time you'll have to do something with it. And that time was for him right then, but he was ready. He'd say, what's your ID number? So each trooper has the ID number in our system, what we type it in, and it just sends it straight to them. That is so cool. That is so cool.
They can send it by either email or it's like they call it a cloud.
Uh-huh.
They can transfer it to the cloud, and the trooper can actually go to that cloud and pull those logs back down. So there's 2 options.
And how far does he pull back? The 7 days or?
7 days.
Okay. Okay. So if the guy says he come off a 7-day break, he can it'll be showing up.
That's right.
Well, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I just thought that was just real interesting. Trucking, the technology of it, but I'm still sold on this. And matter of fact, it's a good time to tell it. I'm going to Montgomery, another one of Derek Thompson's deals. I'm going to speak at a high school. And I'm excited about it. At first I wasn't, because it's kind of early in the morning. But I'm excited about it because it's the only thing that I know of, only industry that I know of that you can spend anywhere from the high school I know is $5,000. But you can go there for 8 to 6 weeks and come out making $50,000 to $60,000 a year. Now, I'm gonna point to myself. Everybody in college material. Everybody in college material, but and I get the chance, and I thank God for it. I get the chance to talk to those students and say, hey, there is another way if you don't think, Now, a lot of people would say this. My sister went to school. She's a doctor over at Troy State. I remember my daddy telling my mama, her name was Lonnie. He said, Lonnie, the boy just got out of high school. No, he going to work. And I was glad. I went to work, and he made it to me where I learned how to do something. Cause he had me working on construction, and I still remember the mixture. It was 2 bags of cement, 3 bags of lime, and 22 shovels of sand. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. I'm gonna find me something else to do. I don't know what was the worst, that 22 shovels of sand or him hollering at me, mud, mud. I said, you know what? There's got to be something else I can do. And I fell in love with trucks and saw alligators. So anyway, so much for that story. But Colonel, let me ask you this. This is the first day, the first Monday in 30-something years?
Yeah, 36.
36 years, the first Monday that you read. You know, I can tell it now, can't I? Remember when you tell me you used to go out to your car and pick up your radio and just call something?
That's right. Just to mess with them, make them think I was out there. Yeah.
Colonel told me they were riding to Montgomery one day with one of his other troopers, and I said, well, it sure is quiet. He told him to watch this. He said, 55, but what did you say? You asked something.
Yeah, I run a tag, and once they hear me on the radio, then everybody go to talk. Yeah.
Well, Doug is sort of like that, you know. He'll drift in from different doors. See, he got it fixed where, you know, you just can't look from him from the right. He'll come this way. He'll come from that way. And I think he worked at Sanders so long, he took up Mr. Wallace Sanders' trait. I never knew a man that could just show up. Mr. Wallace Sanders could just show up. You turn around, and sometimes he'd be on a vehicle, and there he would be. And I just that always amazed me. And then he had another little thing he do. He may show up, let you lay eyes on him, and then he disappear. Well, you screwed up now. You don't know whether you messed up or what you did. But that's the way Doug is. But I like the one that Doug used. Just not if you get frustrated, but when you get frustrated. I was about to steal it this morning. I said, no, I can't do that. But we have had a growth, and you told me yourself you saw it in our safety department. And it's because we got some good leaders that came on board. Not being negative about none of our other leaders, but we got some leaders that came on board with a little fire in them and pushed everybody. And that's what I was telling you about Dale. A man like that'll make you when you don't want to go, go.
That's right.
I mean, every day this week I tried to send that man home. About 3 o'clock, I said, man, get out of here, get out of here. Yeah. Every day this week I tried. Doug, even, because I felt bad. I didn't want Doug to think I wasn't looking out for all the people. And he did the same thing. And he would have came Monday, but I put my foot down on that. No, you ain't coming Monday. You just ain't. And that's the dedication. Right. And that's what have grown us to be where we are. That's right. That's what have grown us people with dedication with 30 years. Keith, with how many years now? 7. And people that's coming there and staying. See, what I'm telling you is, it's something that gets on you. Now, you got a cake, you got a truck, you got a coffee cup. Go have yourself a good time. Pick up the phone and call the safety director.
He's not going to have to call me. I'm going to be calling him.
Okay, let's just get this taken care of. I'm not being ugly to you, And I'm going to be good. Like I say, toward Christmas, just kind of let us know that you'll be coming the first. I go along with that. I said 6 at first, then I said, 36 years, the man ought to be worth more than 6 months. Let me off, And Keith talked up for you. Keith said, let the colonel take a break. Said, Hoss, you don't know, that's a straight. Just listen to you this morning, some of the things we were discussing. That could be, I could see that being a lot of work. Me and Doug and people don't see this behind the scenes. We probably, when we get there in the morning time, both of us has probably had 3 or 4 phone calls about every morning.
I know how that is.
And the first thing we have to do is talk to each other to see what he's had. I mean, I had a call at 5:45 this morning. The lady was sick and she didn't know. But that's what we tell them. If you don't know what to do, call somebody. And she had tried to call somebody. She couldn't get nobody. She called me. And I'd rather her had did that than be AOL not knowing. Now I know if we don't hear from them, I know to go, hey, check, because she called me and told me she was sick. And that's the atmosphere we try to put off. And I tell this all the time because it made me feel good that he thought enough of me to say it. Mr. Sanders said, let's let everybody know that first God, then family. Well, that's what I thought about that lady. She's like my family. I'm going to check on her. I'm not going to call her name because she might not want everybody to know she's sick, but I'm going to check on her. And I forwarded her message that she had sent me to her dispatcher to make sure he knew. And that's what we got to do. And I know you know all about team players because I know you worried about your guys and want to make sure they come back home to their families.
That's right.
And you'll still probably worry about them.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm going to pray for them every day. Yeah,
that's the key there, Colonel. That's the key there. That's the key. We're going to take a commercial break, and we'll be right back with Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders Truck Line.
At Travel Centers of America, we know that life on the road can present challenges. That's why we created the Trucksmart App. The Trucksmart App makes life on the road stress-free by putting all of the services and amenities at TA, Petro, and TA Express right at your fingertips. And for Ultra One members, the app makes the perks of membership even easier to access. The Trucksmart app helps you get what you want when you want it. For starters, you can search Trucksmart to find which services are available at the TA, Petro, and TA Express locations that are around the corner or on your route. And you can reserve and pay for reserved parking or a shower right in the app. The app's simple and secure sign-in gives you the ability to securely link your credit card. Need a specific service for your truck or a specialty fuel? Maybe you have a taste for a specific restaurant, or maybe you need a pet area or a place to work out. The Trucksmart app finds the things that make life easier while you're on the road. If you aren't already, you can become an Ultra One member right from the Trucksmart app. Quickly and easily create a loyalty account to start earning Ultra One points, Ultra credits, and more. With Trucksmart, Ultra One members can manage their account. And the app delivers real-time updates on things like point balances and your monthly gear level. Trucksmart even gives Ultra One members an up-to-date tracker of the gallons of fuel needed to reach the next gear, so they can earn more points. Need an oil change or other truck maintenance? No problem. Ultra One members can also get in the TA truck service queue right in the Trucksmart app. Get real-time traffic and weather alerts, and with Trucksmart, help is there when you need it. You can connect with Road Squad emergency breakdown service from the app in just one click. We've updated the app with a new intuitive design that will help you easily find what you're looking for. And we're always adding features to help make your time on the road stress-free. With the Trucksmart app, you can arrive at any TA, Petro, or TA Express location with confidence, knowing your time is well spent. Life on the road just got a lot easier with the Trucksmart app from Travel Centers of America.
At Wiley Sanders Truck Line, we put God and family first.
Wiley Sanders Truck Line.
Guys, we got so many benefits. I wish we had some help. We do. Oh, we got per diem. We got a dental plan. Oh, we got team drivers. We got paid vacation.
Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Troy, Alabama.
Wait, Hoss Daddy, you forgot something.
Oh, the $1,000 sign-on bonus at Wiley Sanders Truck Line, Troy, Alabama. Money, money, money. And we're back with Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders Truck Line. I always get excited when I see that commercial, Colonel, with them kids. When you work as hard as me and you get a fund for the little people because they don't have all the problem as the big people and the older people. Right. I got a guy on the phone with me now. It's Montgomery Hotels. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm great. I'm glad to hear from you. You got a little deal for my drivers. Is that correct?
I do have a deal for your drivers.
All right.
If anybody's coming through Montgomery East Chase area, which is right off of 85, the Atlanta Highway, I believe.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, stop in and we'll take care of you. I have a special rate exclusively for your listeners and your viewers, which is $79. But it's got to come through me. My name is Christopher Lush, and my email is Christopher at Hotel Sales Department, all spelled out, .com. So Christopher at HotelSalesDepartment.com. And any drivers associated with your program that are coming through Montgomery East Chase, you can't beat our deal, and the hotel's beautiful. Fairfield Inn.
Okay, I'm so excited about that. You know, I told you when me and you spoke Friday, and I see you've already proved to me you're a man of your word because I told you to call me today, and you did. And I have our social media here, and she's also recording this. It'll be on our social media. It's going to be everywhere, so be ready. Those guys that are getting rooms, and hey, they got a discount, and we thank you for it. And I thank you for reaching out to us. Didn't you say you saw our trucks in your park or close by or something? You've seen a lot of our trucks?
Well, that's what happened, actually. You know, times are tough right now for everybody. So, of course, we're looking out for new business. And we happened to see a couple of the Wiley Sanders trucks in the neighborhood, but they weren't in our parking lot. And so I said, you know what? We are such a great option, and so many people don't think that they can afford to stay in a Marriott hotel, but they can. So I just want the opportunity of the phone call or the email to let you know that we're a fantastic option for you and that you can afford us. And $79 in today's date is a pretty good rate for a quality hotel like ours, you know?
Oh, yes. I stay at those when I go travel to different schools. I want to say this to you. We've been in business since 1959, and you have not made a bad choice to reach out to the Wiley Sanders family of truck drivers, because these guys, they watch this show, and I'm going to encourage them, and sometimes I have to get a room in Montgomery if certain things happen. So we're gonna support you, and most of all, I want to let you know that I thank you. I thank you for thinking of something I didn't think of that will help my drivers. I'm just a driver avid, and man, thank you. And get that email and your contact out one more time, please.
Well, I'll tell you something else, Haas. You know, I am a hotel consultant. The name of my company is Hotel Sales Department, and while I called you specifically relating to one of my favorite clients, the Fairfield in East Chase, Montgomery, I have clients in other states throughout the country. So, you know, feel free to use that email. Again, it's Christopher at hotelsalesdepartment.com. I have clients in Georgia. I have clients in Los Alamos, New Mexico, Rockford, Illinois. So reach out to me, and I will do my best to get you a rate no matter where your truckers are going.
That's what I like. That's what I like. And they going all over the country. It was good to talk to you, and reach out to me anytime you feel the need. Thank you so much.
I appreciate you. Thank you.
All right. Colonel, that's what we do for our drivers. That's what we do for our drivers. I was getting a call. I think I'm going to set you up on something, Colonel. I told him to call me, and he called me, and I couldn't answer the phone. So I'm gonna tell him to call me again. I got a little surprise for you. Colonel. You worried, ain't you? No, you gonna like this. And you don't have to do this today, because it's gonna rain. You don't have to do this today. But where you eating lunch at today? I'm just trying to keep up with your schedule. How's your wife and your family? What are they saying about you being retired?
Well, they I think the jury's still out.
The jury's still out. Hey, now, you can't come in there getting folks to work and do all that now. They've been laid back during the day. You can't come in there, calm down, Colonel.
She just reminded me I might can boss folks at work, but I ain't going to be bossing folks at home.
I get told that sometimes. I don't work for you. And the bad part about it, in my case, I don't say nothing to my people.
That's right.
But good stuff, because I just got just that kind of a staff. We just work together. They just do it. They just get it done. Brandy, Dale, Keith, and all my road recruiters, I've learned. I hate my granddaddy didn't get to live to see me make it to this point. But he told me if the Lord would have wanted you to talk more than listen, he'd have gave you 2 mouths. He said, but he gave you 2 ears. And I just got to share this idea with you, Colonel. I had a driver come in my office about 3 weeks ago and say, Hoss, we had some grills or something. Say when we get, because sometimes it's maintenance. Some things you got to do. We can't help it, drivers. I want y'all to hear this. We can't help it. Sometimes you're going to be in the shop a long time. Right. And she wanted some grills. And I called our special project manager, and I told him to get me 2 grills. This is how the Lord works and stuff. He said, okay, I'll get them. And he hesitated a minute, and I looked at my clock. I said, man, I'm sorry. I know it's 5:30. I said, but I done got to the age I need to tell you this before I forget it. I said, because the lady was so nice the way she had. Well, he said, no, I was just thinking, you know what, people will be borrowing them, and when your driver get ready for it, you can't find it. He said, I'm going to get the ones like at the state park. We're going to concrete them in. And, man, the Lord just kept working, because the day they was putting them in, She was on the yard. And I introduced the special project manager to her and told him, I said, this who gave me this idea. When you do that, when you let somebody fertilize a little bit, you can grow.
That's right.
Say, I'll take a little fertilizer. Any ideas you have, Colonel, you come on to me with them. And I had Sean Page. He's one of the road recruiters. He wanted a folder, just a little old folder, and I call Ideal Graphic. We lean on them, and want to thank Tony Swindle and his wife for all they do for us. But and I want to cost a whole lot, but he made us a nice little folder, and I used mine this week when I went up to Georgia. Well, last week when I went up to Georgia, and you just put the information in about the company, and it looks so professional. And I laid it on the table, and I was intending to bring one and let him see that I was using his idea because it's good. That folder, when a person takes it, I'm gonna get enough of these made that I can leave them. But I don't leave these. I always collect them back up. But I'm gonna get enough of these made that I can leave this with them. I tell drivers all the time, I'm gonna take you if you don't come with me right off the bat. Sometimes you got to go taste the water. It's about like you drink Coca-Colas and you go to a machine ain't got nothing but Pepsi, and you'll get a Pepsi. But the first chance you get you a Coca-Cola.
That's right.
If you go to another trucking company, and I dare not call a trucking company name, the first time it don't work out right, I'm still here.
That's right.
I've been here since 1959. I ain't going nowhere. Got all my own freight. We like 15 loads of these go out a day.
Ooh.
All over the country. That's why when a guy like a hotel guy called me, we have sleepers, we have APUs, we have everything. But every now and then a driver just want to get out of his truck and get a room. And if I can make that affordable for him, that just keeps me with a happy driver.
That's right.
So when people like that call me, I'm going to get them right on the show and get them right out there to put it out. Now, he don't know. That social media, she going to blow it up. She going to get him. And that's what we want. We've got it where you can order online now. I'm not afraid of these young people.
That's right.
I just grab a hold, just let them boom, 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 just sling me all around. I just stay in there with them, I'm with them. I'm with them, and they coming up with all these creative ideas. And when I get where I can't keep up, don't just push me out the way. Just say, Hoss, time done come. Now, like you, Colonel, you probably had some things that made you feel like, okay, it's time. It's been good to me. It's time.
That's right.
And everybody knows their time. Everybody knows their time. And even though we gonna miss you, this I know about you, Colonel, and I learned this early on. You're guided. You don't lean. The Bible said, lean not to your own understanding, and you don't. And I know you consulted him in prayer, and this is the thought that he gave you. So even though we're gonna miss you, I know you did the right thing because I know who you consulted with.
Yes, sir. and you're 100% right.
I know that. I know that. 36 years.
To a lot of people, they don't understand it. Don't see why I'm leaving now, but it's just he gave me that peace this time. But now I'm smart enough to know too. He probably have other plans for me.
Oh yeah.
There ain't no problem to it. I know he does. I just got.
Yeah.
And I'll be obedient to whatever he wants me to do.
I've learned that when we humble ourselves, you'll find that word in the book. When we humble ourselves and do accordingly, things happen for us. Man, we have grown. I have got to some young people, and it makes me feel good. I can tell them. I can tell a true story to a young guy. I can tell him. I can say, hey, I started here as a teenager. Sweeping the floor. Don't tell me you can't do it.
That's right.
I don't want to hear that you can't do it because you can. You can do anything that you set your mind to. And the benefits, the insurance and the retirement and stuff we got. And I know several of them, and I don't call names because I'm bad with names. And then if you call somebody a name, it's all like being on a church and you thank one church for visiting you, and then you don't thank the other one. You hurt feelings. But I got some young people that I have been with them through their whole. I recruited them out of the school. I mentored them during the time that they was in training when they had trouble, and now they on their own truck. And the other day I felt so bad because a guy come by to see me, and instead of me saying, hey, how you doing? I'm going to tell it on national TV. I said, what you need, man? What's the matter? He said, nothing. He said, I just came to see you. Guy was doing good, man. He was making money. He was telling me about it. He had got him a car. I said, man, I got me a car. When this guy come to Wiley Sandals Truck Line, he did not have a ride. And he told me, he said, man, I ain't got no way to get down there. I sent our van up there and got him. And he checked into the hotel. And that Thursday, when we was doing finishing up an orientation, he said, you gonna have me a trainer? He said, I just need to just go on out. You can do it. He saw that it was a better way. He scraped up the money and went to school, and he done it, and he's still there today. I got several stories like that, and that makes me know that I was led right to help him.
That's right.
Bible says, to whom much is given, much is required.
That's right.
I'll read a little bit, Colonel. We got 3 minutes. Now, Colonel, I want you to take 2 of these minutes and just tell your family you're on your way home. You're on your way home.
I'm on the way home.
The manager of Trojan Detail didn't call me back, but and I know it's gonna rain today, but any time that you're in town, I've told them, just tell them you Colonel Ward, they're gonna wash and vac your truck for free. I know the manager over there real good. Me and him real good friends. I know the man who owned it. Me and him sure enough good to each other. And Trace Parker is texting me. He got tied up at the office, and Mr. Parker wanted to make sure that we told you thank you.
Yeah, well, thank Mr. Parker, Stephen Sanders, thank him. Thank all of y'all, the whole Sanders crew. And most important, just thank all y'all for your friendship. Y'all been great friends through years, and we're not done being friends yet.
We're not done. We're not done. You know what, Colonel? I don't want to get in trouble. Get your wife one of them cups. Y'all may be sitting on the porch having coffee. You get her, get your wife one of them. Just go ahead and put it in your hand so you don't forget it.
Thank you.
I got to thinking about that. He ain't sent me nothing. I drink coffee. Colonel, that's it.
Well,
you finna get out into the world over time.
That's right. Gonna get out and enjoy it.
What do you think about our photographer we had up here?
Yeah, she done great.
Her daddy works for us, and she's came on board, and she teaches me a lot of stuff.
Okay.
I don't know what all kind of pictures she got. I don't even ask. I don't know because she's sneaky. And I don't know. You don't get my approval. You feel like I work for the company. You just get mine. But they're doing this social media thing with us, and it's been good too.
And that's the way to go now, because we using a lot in the layer now, and that's just the way it is. So y'all just social media. Until the next time, this has been Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. We thank you for watching it. I love all my drivers out there. Wiley Sanders drivers, y'all be careful. All drivers in the world, be careful, especially to my Wiley Sanders drivers. I've got a surprise for you guys and ladies. At Wiley Sanders Truck Line, we put God and family first.
Wiley Sanders Truck Line.
Guys, we got so many benefits. I wish we had some help. We do. Oh, we got per diem. We got a dental plan. Oh, we got team drivers. We got paid vacation.
Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Troy, Alabama.
Wait, Hoss Daddy, you forgot something.
Oh, the $1,000 sign-on bonus at Wiley Sanders Truck Line, Troy, Alabama. Money, money, money.